This is the secret missing episode of the Adventures of the Little Koala, also known as Koala Boycott Ha 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 Hockey in Japan. It was never aired because at the time that Senna was trying to translate this episode to English, they had problems translating several Japanese words, all relating to gay butt sex, lesbian vaginal stimulation, and foot fetishism. You must be 5,475,367,835 years old and attempted to look up the skirts of girl koalas while fucking a male koala to view. Tissues, dildos and a little bit of imagination so that you won't get butt hurt just because Rupert kind of looks like the more well-known Blinky Bill is advised.
Good day. My name is Rupert and I am really cock-goggling arse-banging extend that super-duper long dildo up my gaping arsehole gay, up the bum-bum. That's right mates, I'm so gay that I ripped every boy in our small village at least 3 times a day and I enjoy every swell sexy painful moment of it. And when I say our, I mean that I got my collection of favorite faggots that I hang out with and have swell sexy mega rum orgies with every day. For starters, there's my BFF Floppy Rabbit. The reason why he's called Floppy is because he can't get an erection and his owner is always flaccid. But Floppy so happens to be a budding inventor who makes the swellest dildos that we shove up our love holes to get that adrenaline rush in our sphincters. He's still trying to master nanotechnology to put the boing back in his owner, but I still love him and his tight arse. I especially love it when Floppy Turkey slaps my face with his penis. My next butt buddy is my favorite stalker Weather the Dingo. Funny thing, that DJ Swell69 he thought that Weather was a possum who used to be my molester mentor as that creepy pedophile would track us down faster than a nerve employee and ram our arses when me and Floppy go on our swell sexy adventures. We haven't seen much of Weather since he's been on holiday in Moldova with some other child chasers. Shame, because I also miss his little love slave, Mingle the Sugar Glider. Come to think of it, I think the reason why Weather is on holiday is because he's butthurt because Mingle ran away from him since Mingle is a podophiliac, and Mingle's been getting no pedo pleasure while pedo pleasuring Weather, so Mingle's been on the run. My other favorite fuck buddies are the Kangaroo Brothers. What? You think we don't get along? Well, I'm afraid that what you heard about us is false, as that sexy tough hunk of kangaroo meat Walter can't get enough of rage ripping our butts on an hourly basis and uses boomerang as a double dildo up his arse and the other end beating up the arse of either his brothers Horsey or Colt during our poopy orgies. Now you're probably asking why Walter Kangaroo has a crush on that skank flasher bitch Betty Koala if he's gay, and wherever I like said skank flasher bitch. Well, bad news for you sexy beast. I never liked that icky girl in the first place. In fact, that total warhead came, why am I using that swell word in the context of women, came out as a lesbian a long time ago and Betty has gotten more closer to my little sister Laura than either me or Walter. Thanks wellness for that. Speaking of which, our lovable, and I mean lovable, as he's also a poopy faggot, mayor has actually made a law in our village that bans all females from our town, so now we don't have to worry about skanks. That means that Betty and Laura have been expelled from our town on penalty of death if they return. Same goes for Floppy's twin sister Mimi and that home-wreaking bitch Miss Lewis, who I found out that he was having an affair with my sexy sugar daddy. May that unwell hetero cunt get STDs from that skank arse or Lewis bitch. Yep, this town has nothing but sexy men in it, and I feel like that Rupert, I'm the gayest hole in Australia. No. Scratch that. Rupert, I'm the gayest hole in the universe. Yes, I said it, the gayest hole in the universe. I totally outgay that overrated Asian ass in Blinkyville by his Ruland country 300 miles. And I'm not afraid to put that piece of yesterday's news Blinky allegedly tied our spill in his place. Right behind my own arsehole. Now if you excuse me, I gotta fuck my butt buddies. Okay Kiwi, you can stop rolling.
Gotcha there. But wasn't it a bit too big for you to make a bold claim that you're gayer than the legend Blinkyville himself?
Oh Kiwi, that Blinkyville is a bigger wussy than Mackie, and has a limper dick than Floppy. Speaking of which, here comes that sexy beast and the Kangaroo Butt Brothers right now. Hey Floppy, I had your arse on my mind while I was filming myself. I really wanna pump that fluffy tail of yours while I reach around for your droopy doodle and spray your man milk over Walter's face. How's about it?
Oh, there's a poo there. Yes, DJ Swell 69 please. Gonna use the Aussie British slang for pookie for some of the characters in this video. Like I'd say no to that eucalyptus smelling cock of yours. I really wanna test my latest set of homemade dildos up your bum and do likewise for Walter and his incestual family.
You're right. I can't wait to use my world-famous boomerang to jack off root beer's meat stick and have him jizz his semen all over my boomerang so I can use it as anal lube, while using said boomerang, up Horsey's and Colt's arsenal as a double dial go. Sounds good, boys?
Ah, yes, Walter, that would be sexually swell. Get it, Woody. Move your boomerang and your stiff cock up my level, ha.
Yo, mama, brava, that would be up the And yes, I'd be a nigga, avo. Mostly cause I be sticking to my avo roots, ha roots, since this be a Japanese animated cartoon whilst we be totally native, ha.
Hey there, my outstanding sexy citizens. Sorry for intruding, but I can't just say no to partake in a swell rum orgy with my favorite Koala, root beer, the true gayest cola in the universe. Sounds swell, my boy.
Oh shucks, Mr. Mayor, you told me that just 10 minutes ago. You're embarrassing me, But it would be an honor for you to be part of our swell orgy. After removing all the women here, you made our owners all the harder.
Except for mine, erg.
Oh, don't be down, In the context of swallowing that droopy sausage bowl, down floppy. Let's make it better. Now bend over and prepare for some sexual healing. Who needs a stiff cock floppy when you have such a super tight arsenal?
Shove both your boomerang and your big booming cock up my arsenal.
Double penetration is so swell.
That be true?
Using my Walkman as a dialdo.
Hearing its ringing and echoing in your rectum just adds to the swellness.
Oh my god, I'm a better faggot than Blinky. He's such a joker.
Everything's falling into place.
Meanwhile, somewhere else in Australia.
Greg, that was totally weird.
What the fuck's going on, Blinky? Every time we fuck you always flood my rectum with 100 liters of that milky goodness. But just now there's not enough to give the pube muppet a sniff of satisfaction.
I don't know what has come over me. I just felt, for a moment before climax, that I somehow have been challenged. Like my title of the gayest cola in Australia is under threat.
Oh, don't be silly, Blinky. No one would have the balls to challenge you. Speaking on which, why don't I relieve your troubles by having me suck up both of your 50-pound testicles in my mouth? How's that sound?
Oh, splodge you poopy kangaroo you, that sounds like the swell business to me. But first we better answer the door. Maybe it's some other members of the Australian branch of the Barney Bunch. Oh, I was right. I was actually thinking of you faggots. Hey, why the serious faces?
Blinky, go our butt there. Something unswell has just happened.
Yeah, summons well nobody had the balls to say that he was there than you.
Oh, is that right? Probably some total wannabe with a newly created YouTube channel testing out his first video. I'll rig it into submission after I fuck my BFF splash in our heart-shaped waterbed. Wanna join?
But Blinky, this wannabe challenger isn't just some stupid kid with a webcam. He's actually a koala. Red overalls and all.
Yeah, that uncanny lookalike is called Pooh Bear. Oops, I mean Roo Bear. Either way, he's full of shit.
Right. That total faker's even called you out on YouTube. Just take a look at this video. It's a total outly outrage.
Gayest cola in Australia. Scratch that. Root beer. I'm the gayest cola in the universe. I totally outgay that overrated Asian ass in Blinkyville by his rural country 300 miles. And I'm not afraid to put that piece of yesterday's news Blinky allegedly tied our spill in his place. Right behind my own arsehole.
What did he say?
Dear Lord, that's the loudest profanity I've ever heard.
Oh Ned, get Est back to bed, and blow Est off thine wooden cockhiver.
That little poser. Think he can go over my pink shiny penis head and call himself the gayest cola in the universe. That little fucker. Guys, get all the available members of our group ready. We're paying this Root Bear a visit. Oh, Root Bear. What has gone through that head of yours when you openly and foolishly declared yourself the gayest cola in the universe? You must have thought that you were bigger than anyone else who wanted that title, or your overblown ego had blinded you to the fact that there's only one cola worthy of the title, and that would be me. Blinky tied our spill. You were foolish to openly challenge my status root there, as not only have you brought on my wrath, but the wrath of the entire Australian branch of the Barney Bunch. You must have some big balls to say that you have outgained me. I laugh at such an accusation. For I, Blinky Bill, have been fucking arses while you were some hentai brought up by some Tokyo fur fag. And yes, I have known your background of being made as part of the Koala Craze that swept Japan in the mid-80s. But hear me, Rupert. Your time is short. As I, Blinky Bill, will track you down like the dog that you are. And when I find you, so Drew Pickles help me, I am going— Oh, stop it right there! I can't take this anymore. These farther fucking retaliation videos are just getting too repetitive.
But Blinky, you were doing such a swell job sticking it to that Rupert bitch. He'd sponge up his undies in his bodily fluids if he saw that pent-up koala rage.
Maybe so, and even if it wasn't been done in a while, DJ Swell69P personally thinks that the retaliation video gag doesn't seem all that fitting in this sort of video.
All the chins horses and all the chins men couldn't put the fourth wall back together again.
That running gag, however, never gets old, ha. Now let's just ransack that damn root beer up his arsehole.
The very next day.
Okay, my fellow faggots. We're almost near Mount Red Knife, and at the base of that mountain is the village where that poser root bear is hiding. When we make landfall, you guys are to storm the village and storm any male arseholes that cross your path. Just remember that fucker root bear is all mine. Good news, that it seems that all the women have been exiled from the village, so don't expect any grouping boners, ha.
Will there be any podophiliacs for us to peddle plunder along with their bum-bums?
H&M, that's a good question.
Somewhere far away from the village.
My name is Mingle and I have a huge foot fetish. I really love sexy, smooth-looking bare feet. And for a small sugar glider, I happen to have some swell teeny tiny steppers here. And before you ask, I happen to be a boy, but DJ Swell69P is using new speech on me because I sound like a girl in my Swell series. While I love feet so much, I haven't had a chance to take part in any swell foot-thumping activities like foot worship, scent sniffing, soul scrubs. Yes, I am a full-on foot virgin. But there's a good reason why I haven't had much pedal pleasure. You see, it's not because I'm a bit of a sensitive shy guy, but the village that we live near hardly has any podophiliacs in it. I tried to get my friends Rupert and Floppy into the pedal persuasion, but these guys prefer bums over bunions. Even Laura and Betty prefer looking up each other's skirts than looking down at some tender toes. And the less said about those penguins, Pammy and Nick, the better, as they're not DJ Swell69P's favourite characters in the series. Since a small creature like me has made a huge dent in the fourth wall, I'll ask if you were told about my face-hiding companion Weather. Well, I'm actually running away from that sick fuck. Yes, he is a paedophile, and a photophobe to boot, ha boot. That creepy fucker happened to have stolen me from Green Patch Town. Yes, I was about to start work as one of Danny Dingo's pedal prostitutes, but wouldn't unswellness have it that Weather was my first client and he so happened to have stolen me away. And for the last couple of years I've been getting ass raped by that thieving dog, Dingo Weather. I've been joined by the penis with Weather so long that I thought that I'd never get a chance to foot fuck anyone, so I left that boy bumper and I've been on the run ever since. Now if you excuse me, I got a little more ground to cover. Maybe I might find some swell feet to have some fun with who's that yobbo stereotype coming my way?
Why there you little cutie. Oh sweet Dildis, if my foot-ass father uncle was here now he'd say you look good, that he could eat you, literally ha.
What the fuck's all this about? Hey, are you that dumbass faggot wombat whose uncle is part of the anti-foot faction?
The very same sexy, no, where are my manners? My name is Watkin Wombat. But unlike my Uncle Wombat, I have very little to do with this group. Don't get me wrong, I am a raging foot-ass-phobe, but me, along with my other butt buddies, have our own little group that we're trying to build up. It's small, but I'm sure we'll get some more members when our glorious leader arises from the ashes. In fact, why don't I introduce you to some of our members?
Hey there, you sexy little outpost punk. I'm awesome, and I've been resurrected to aid in my VSF Watkin in recruiting members into our group.
And my name is Weather and I must say that what the fuck? Mingle? I've been searching for you everywhere, you sexy little beast.
Holy fuck, it's Weather. But why are you hanging with those weirdos?
Well then Mingle, you already know that I'm a poopy faggot, as well as a pedophile. But it would be swell to be part of a group that can even rival that of the Barney Bunch itself. Once our leader is brought back to life.
Who Who is this leader you keep blabbering about?
Oh, we have no time to explain. However, the only way to properly know is to join us.
Yes. Join us, Mingle. It'll be just like the good old days. Wink.
Yes, it will be swell. You have to drop all this foot fat and shit, since most of us are photophobes.
Photophobes? I'd rather be part of the pube family than join a group of photophobic faggots. Plus, I wouldn't join such a group with that sick fucker weather in it.
And what are you think you were gonna do? Join the Australian branch of the Barney Bunch? That group won't be around any longer.
Yeah, especially when our young little Koala friend takes the prize of the gayest Koala in the universe.
What? Rubez still believes all the gayest koala crap that the mayor's pumping into him?
Hell no, that Root Bear is the gayest Koala. The true gayest Koala in the universe is...
Shut your loud mouth, possum. You're blabbing out our plans again.
The Barney Bunch? Rubez, gayest koala in the universe? I don't know what you guys are up to, but it can't be that good. I gotta warn Rubez.
Sorry, Mingle. We can't let you get away. You know too much.
Yeah, looks like we have to kill you. Shame though, you're such a sexy sugar glider.
First you got to catch me, you drongo fucks.
Hey, come back, Mingle. Come on, guys, we gotta catch him.
Back at the dropships.
Can't really say much about foot fetters, but I'll say this. We're gonna be stomping all over Root Bear and his troop of tryhards.
Hey Blinky, we are closing in on Rubear's village.
Thanks, Johnny. Okay, my fellow faggots, it's go time.
Hey, that was long as well. Well, guys, our smell orgies never get old.
The partymen are coming from the floor, so sweet film is the partymen are gonna rape our horse. Spat to the big bang.
Hey, Mucky, chill out. Go to Mr. Mayor and tell him that the Barney Bunch have arrived.
I'm so out of here.
So, Blinky Bill saw the video. I'm feeling both excited and nervous at the same time.
You think you can take on the likes of Blinky Bill? He's a lot more known than you Bear.
I think I can take him down. I declare myself the gayest Koala in the universe.
Seatbelts on and pants off, guys. We are going in.
Johnny, too bad you can't drive as good as you fuck
Australian Witch of the Barney Bunch. Hard.
What the fuck's going on here?
It's the Barney Bunch.
We gotta stop them before they rape our asses.
Time to go thermonuclear on their bum-bums. Take that, you bitches.
This is what happens when you descend that try-hard Root Bear.
Horses and more hair on your entire body.
Isn't this place just a huge arse icon?
The suck-hour, girdle-headed warriors.
I got a blue-headed warrior.
Now taste better defeat.
Time to hurt these fuckers where it hurts the most. Their local Centruent having an orgy in Centruent is as well. Think to do
Always fresh asses waiting in line.
Using your dull checks to fill this.
You came here because you can't find work, but we're working your asses.
And while you're here, have a free facial
Bang, that was swell.
Fuck, that's supposed to be our job. Those fuckers will pay for this. That's good faggots. Down those arses, what the fuck? It's you.
Ah yes, Blinky Bill. We meet at last.
Root Bear. So, you claim to be the gayest Koala in the universe? Well then, rookie, I'll be happy to show you who's more worthy of that title, as I show you the true definition of the gayest Koala in the universe.
You don't scare me, Blinky Bill. I don't intend to drop that title to the likes of some 80-year-old fucker going on 10.
You got some balls, dude. But it won't save your arse from being raped royally.
Well, first, Blinky, how's about we see how your precious Barney Bunch can handle my equally gay butt buddies? After all, they destroyed their only source of income. Okay, Floppy, show them your stuff.
No worries, Root Bear. So Blinky Bill, you got your Barney Bunch numbers by your side. How's about we test their loyalty as they scatter like cockroaches when they face the Kangaroo Brothers? Walter, use my invention now.
Righto. Kangaroo Brothers. Okay, Blinky Bill, do you think your Barney buggers can take down the huge gay arse wellness that is the Kangaroo Brothers? Oh, please, bitch. You think we came unprepared for moments like this? What you losers had, I got far better. Shoot them, guys!
Gays like illegal and flat users. My name is Jazz the Cock Croc.
Hey, my name is Crash Bandicoot, better known as Crash, let our Bandicoot.
And gay, my name is Flap the Fluky Platypus.
What can this colored crocodile, a only relevant video game character of the Beaver.5 do against us?
Blinky, Mr. Don't know what the fuck you're supposed to be animated as, unless someone tells you in advance in the episode, brothers. My fellow egg rice. You're mine.
Don't ask me why I'm a swordfish in this nigger mill.
Got a lot of blood in this ditch.
Fusion complete bitches.
Your move rejoiced. Way to show sportsmanship, guys. But that's so foolish of me. What the fuck?
Rapid shot.
Motherfuckers.
In the name of Blinky, Joe and Green Pickles.
That's no fucking fair. Now it's up for my horny cuts.
No way. Need spin attack.
Oh, sweet goodness.
We played with you long enough. In-game time bitches.
What the fuck?
Mega. Illness. Strike.
I'm not so good as team. No. You haven't heard the last of the Kangaroo Brothers. We will return. Yeah, that hurt. Like holy shit, those Barney Lunchuggers are just so tough. No way we can overtop their spooky gayness. Sorry, Rubert, you're on your own. We're out of here.
Oh, sweet goodness. Wait till what's out on me, guys.
Meanwhile, far from the village.
Pant. Those fucking faggots just don't give up. I gotta speed up, otherwise they'll catch out of my way.
Hey, watch where you're gliding there, kiddo. You can poke an eye out.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Kangaroo. I just gotta get out. Oh, wait a minute. Are you? Him?
If you mean him, as in I, Skippy the Bunyan Bush Kangaroo, then you'll be bang that slender soul on right. Ha.
Skippy? Oh my god. This is so toe-tugging swell. I always sweat out a tsunami of foot sweat every time I see your pancakes in Foot Frappers magazine.
Oh, thanks, little twinkle toes. Glad to hear from my fellow fans. Wink. So tell me, what brings you all the way to the border of Bushtown?
Those pedo faggots over there.
Hey, there's people over there right next to that kangaroo.
Hey, that's no bush kangaroo. That's Skippy the bird.
Well, if it isn't those bungling failed pudding thieves. I thought you went out of business when Bunkle joined the anti-foot faction and the pudding joined the Barney Bunch.
Oh, we've been busy on our plans. That will put a certain faggot Koala out of business.
Oh, sweet goodness, awesome, you're leading our plans out again.
Skippy, these guys are up to something that has to do with my gay friend Rubert and Blinky Bill and the Australian branch of the Barney Bunch.
Oh really? Sounds like it's a threat to us footsters too. Okay, you shirt tails rejects. Tell us what the fuck are you up to?
Look here, Skippy, this doesn't concern you. Just hand over Mingo and no one has to get hurt.
I got a better idea, you homo-footful. I'll keep Mingle and his feet to myself. I can probably take better care of him and his pancakes better than you can. Ha. And I pick all your arses if you don't cock up the plans.
What must be damn honest, your ex always getting our way. Okay, Skippy. You've asked too nicely, now you have to be more persuasive. See the scarf that I wear over my mouth? Well, I don't just wear it to hide myself from members of the Dandy Dun High. It actually keeps in my true form. See the face that has adorned the 14th Night's you just do not serve wrist, because it'll be the face that kills you stone dead.
So you got banned from Green Patch because you're butt fugly, big fucking whoop.
Hey, you can't talk to our puppy like that. Oh, sweet goodness, if only we had Weather's nigger mode.
Oh, awesome, you sexy dumb fuck. We do have such a nigger mode.
Oh yeah. Forgot about it.
Now we're some badass niggers on those two.
Yeah, you fucking freaks choosing the need to die by our paws.
Skippy, your remarks have done a swell job stirring up the hornet's nest.
Ha. It's not game over for us yet, my little toe licker. Our menagerie of swellness have failed to realize who they're messing with, and that would be one of the biggest podophiliac kangaroos in Australia. In fact, let me introduce you to some other podoroos. Well, one roo and a wallaby. Come come out, mates.
Hey, my name is Rocco and hey, Mingle. Long time no see.
Good day, my name is Alicia the male kangaroo. Male as in letters and parcels, not as in being a man.
Haha.
Oh wow. Kangaroos. Maybe you can hide and cower in your pouches before we chip your overgrown feet to death.
Still don't get it, you see? Well, allow us to show you what happens when you fall asleep in Speakonia history class. Hot hot hot, surely someone must have told you about how I used ACA bigger mode to kick Grumble Bones' arse back in Canada.
Yes, and I just can't wait to test my Kiro nigger mode on you footophobic losers.
You're right, I'm using our nigger mode.
On your arse watching will make such a slow ripping.
The only arse that's gonna get ripped is yours before you all die. Prepare yourselves, bitches.
How's this for preparedness, ugly?
It's go time,
Right back at that.
Oh, such stuff.
Too slow on.
Get back here and not when you eat it.
But make the roosters.
Get up the crap away from me. I'm home to assign me them.
Oh, such flimsy crap. Well, try these two on for size.
Ow! How did you do all that? What the fuck?
Just a little postal prank.
Come on, weather. You've made a big deal over your bigger mode. Use it for Lilith's sake.
Lilith? Don't you dare mention that fluff that got in my face again, you dirty Toto.
Too fucking bad, bitch. And that's not all. Spinning corn pick. Now time to bring the rain. Time for a can of and new cars.
That hurt.
Haha, pwned bitch, and oh how I so wanted to say that to your ugly face weather.
Mingle, you little traitor. This is what I get for pounding your tight bum every waking moment.
Sorry to break your dissolution, ugly, but Mingle's a fool on my sexual footster. I've known that since we both work at Green Patch.
Yeah, now be a good little loser and tell us your plans involving Blinky Bill and this Rubber fellow.
You won't be able to stop our plans, they're already in motion. But if you must know, me and my butt buddies have established a group with orders to overthrow that Blinky Bill as the gayest cola in the world.
By having Rubber fight Blinky Bill and take his place.
Oh please. Even the title of gayest cola in the world is too big for Ruber's britches.
Yes, Ruber is actually bait for a trap to lure Blinky Bill out of his Barney Lunch spooky gay shenanigans. Little does Ruber and Blinky know that another cola, who happens to be our leader, intends to kill Blinky Bill and crown himself as the gayest cola in the world.
But who is this other koala?
We wasted enough time, but his name and spooky gayness will soon echo across this land. Now we got to prepare for our massive expansion, since all faggots across this country, even the Australian branch of the Barney Lunch, will kneel under our leader's banner. Until we meet again, foot fools.
Now this is serious. We gotta warn Blinky Bill before it's too late.
Skippy, toss me up into the sky. I can glide there faster than you guys can run. Oh sweet Dildis Rubber, what have you gotten yourself into this time?
Meanwhile in the village.
Well, Rubber, we ripped your buddies and pwned those kangaroo brothers of yours. Still confident that you're gayer than me?
Still confident. Blinky Bill, I am gayer than you and that says a lot.
Still acting big, even after all that spooky gay destruction? Very well, there's only one way to settle this. A dildo duel.
A dildo duel? That sounds very fitting, haha. But beyond Blinky, I have the fastest dildo in this part of town. Don't think you can pass me.
The whole of the Australian male population fears and masturbates over my food-dripping dildo. And you, Rubber, you will feel why.
We'll see. Let this dildo duel decide once and for all the gayest cola in Australia. Alright!
The decisive battle for the patented title of Gayest Koala in the universe has begun, with Blinky Bill facing a determined Rubber. But little do they know that Mingle races to warn our heroes that a new force plots to change the face of gayness in Australia forever. Will Blinky Bill hold the title of Gayest Koala in the universe? Could Rubber pull a surprise victory? Can Mingle warn the warring parties before it's too late? Find out in the conclusion to the secret missing episode of Adventures of the Little Koala.
And don't forget about our fanny service as well.
What the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? Why, the sweet Tildes is not in advertising the sexual service instead of Rodney Perfect. This is a DJ Swell 69 two-parter video and Rodney Perfect always appears either during or after the next episode preview.
Well then, inverted Superman, I'm replacing Rodney in the preview, because, if you've kept up with this video, you notice that Rodney actually features in the main video, so he's busy. Plus DJ Swell 69P thought he could add some lesbian elements during the preview, since there won't be any until the next episode. No need to get butthurt over it.
What?
Oh sweet Tildes, that so-called superhero's more annoying than those chizzes.
Agreed.
Oh, no, you masculine dyke. As the biggest Speakonia fanboy in the universe, I demand Rodney to get his ass in state and advertise the hand service the way it was meant to be. Oh, better yet, I'll just fly back in time and make changes to the script, later bitches. Now, curse you, fourth wall.
Ha ha ha, the fourth wall does more than just break.
You gals are telling me, sir.
The moral of the story is, if you think that I'm gonna give you the moral in this two-parter, well, much like those who think this is real, you truly are a sick fuck. Ha ha ha. See you later, my swell sexy faggots.